Hey, and welcome to your stamina and energy practice today with Janet and I. Janet reminded me of something really important today, how important it is to hydrate yourself as we get older or just life gets in the way. It's so easy to forget to drink enough quality liquids during the day, and that counts as healthy juices, water with electrolytes in it, and you can get tablets and powders from Amazon.com or anywhere, health food store. Teas, things like that. So make sure that you do that, or if you're like me, you drink fizzy water with lime all day long. Club soda is my jam. So today we will be moving a little bit more into that lower body. We'll begin with the breath as always though. I will be doing the slightly more challenging workout here on the floor. So if you are not into that, then you'll follow Janet on the chair. Just make sure that you follow along as best you can where you're at today. Get creative with movement. If you can't do some things we're doing, make it your own, but just keep moving with us as much as you can for 10 minutes or rest out and continue with that belly bonfire breath. You got this. Okay, let's go and build up some stamina and some energy.
Yay.
Yay! Hi, come onto your mat today. This one will be done standing, or you will need a very solid chair, not a couch for this. So if you don't have your solid chair that is not tippy, press pause right now, go grab it, and meet us back here again. Otherwise, you can do this entire practice standing like me. All right, here we go. Let's begin with the breath. As always, belly bonfire breath, so crucial and important to everything healing, strengthening, and energizing. So bring the palms down. Inhale. If you're standing, bend the knees just a little bit. Slide the knees back a little bit. Slide your hips back a little bit so your knees are not pushing forward. That's bad for the knees. So good. She's already started. Take a deep breath in through your nose, please. Exhale, hug and lift pelvic muscles and lift up a little bit higher. Inhale, if you're standing, bend those knees, hips back. Allow the pelvic floor to relax a little bit. Exhale, hug and lift. Really nice. I can hear her breath. I'd like to hear yours from there. Inhale through the nose because it's a little bit more of a resistance breath for starters. So you can get a slower, longer inhale. And a slower, more mindful exhale. Squeeze and lift pelvic muscles, low belly, really activate. Inhale, let that go. Bend, hips back a little bit. Exhale, hug and lift. Let's do that 3 more times together. Inhale. Exhale. Even if you're sitting, ground the feet down to the earth. Ground the pelvic bones down into the chair so you can get yourself that nice muscle activation. 1 more time here. Exhale, hug and lift, lift, lift. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms toward the sky. And on your exhale, I want you to twist over to the right. Keep breathing like that. So it's a breath practice now. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, so hug and lift pelvic muscles, low belly as you twist. Inhale, keep your spine nice and long. Find that inner wave lifting you. And remember, hips and kneecaps back if you're standing. So we never want to pressurize those knees. Keep it free flowing. Exhale. 1 more time to each side. Inhale, reach up. Let your energy, your mojo, start to move through you as you, a little more wild and free as you begin. Really nice. Come to center. Inhale, lift your arms up. And you can just lift them up anywhere you want, even just a little bit, close to you or farther away, or a little bit higher, not all the way up, it's too stressful. Let's do a little chair, fists of fire, to continue this idea of building up energy. So you'd like to probably scoot toward the front of your chair to be able to ground your feet way down, about hip distance. So press those feet down, activate the legs. Press your sitting bones down a lot in the chair, or if you're here like me, I want you to bend down a little bit, slide the hips and knees back slightly. I know it's a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, fists of fire, come in. Activate the muscles of your arms and the breath. Inhale, lift it up. Good, exhale. You can stay down and hold like I'm doing, or stand in between. Inhale, exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, press everything down. Exhale, hug and lift pelvic muscles and low belly. Energy rising. Take a breath in here. Exhale. And last time, inhale. Make it count. Exhale. Kind of similar, so keep going if you can. Inhale, reach out, and this time spin and twist. Press your hands together and just twist over toward the right. You don't have to touch the knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, spin and twist. Hug and lift the pelvic floor muscles. Real good. Inhale. This is more about energy and breath, great alignment, and pressing down into the earth the whole time with that lower body so you can give yourself a nice stamina building practice with great breath and energy. Take another inhale here. Last time to this side. Come back to center. Inhale, stretch to the sky. And on your exhale, kind of like fists of fire, but we're just going to throw the hands back and release any old negative stuff. Inhale. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Let's do that 3 more times. If you got anything to release, then do it now. Inhale. Fierce lion breath. Last one. And exhale. Now stay folded a little bit forward here. Hands to your hips. Lift your belly. Wave your spine nice and long. Exhale, fold down over the legs or toward the knees somewhere. Again, lift your belly. Find a nice little wave up through the spine. Exhale, fold. Shoulders and elbows slide back to open the chest. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. This time fold forward as much as you can. If you're here with bent legs, press your forearms into your thighs and give yourself a nice press of the elbows into the legs. Fold it forward. One more breath into that low back. Exhale out through your mouth this time. Just release and relax. Press everything down and slowly roll yourself back up, nice and easy through that low back. Stretch your arms to the sky, hands to your heart at namaste. Whew, that got the heart rate up a little bit. For me too, this is great.
Let's watch her, don't watch me.
Yes, watch her. Oh my gosh, you're doing great. So let's start to move into our chair lunges or low lunges. I'm coming down to the earth onto hands and knees, and then I'll step the right foot forward. So you're going to scoot over to one side of your chair. You'll probably have to turn the chair if it has a back on it to something that works for you. But here you go. Right leg is forward. Back leg comes back behind you. Left leg behind you. I'm going to point my toes down to the mat and click the toenails down. If you have your feet on the earth, toenails down. That will keep your back foot from cramping. And front foot, spread the toes long and wider and press mostly the foot down where it touches the earth. Not so much the tips of the toes. That can cramp your feet if you're curling up like that. So you can either lift your toes and let the rest of the foot really ground down. Plant your hands on your front knee. Take a deep breath in, arch your spine a little bit, and exhale, curl it in. How's that, Mom? You stable there?
This chair is
good. So you want to be really stable. Exhale. Goodness. If this would hurt your knee, then you can always put a blanket underneath that knee. And that is a lovely way to let the floor be a little more soothing to you. Inhale, open, and exhale. Keep pressing everything that's down to the earth. Inhale, lift those arms up. Woo! And exhale. Yes. Oh, so I didn't see that back foot. That's a good back foot. So you don't want to point the foot if you're on a chair. You want the foot tucked under like that so you can really meet the earth. You had that right from the beginning. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Whoo, nice long hold. Deep breath. And exhale it out. Ready to come off of that? Take a deep breath in. Hands to your heart at namaste. Good. Grab that chair and scoot it over to the other side or come on up. So I am going to switch sides by bringing the knees down and then finding that foot forward again. Heel needs to be underneath the knee. Knee never comes forward of the heel, okay? So we're going to be very mindful about that. Make a little room for you there. Cool. So as much as you can bring that leg back and tuck the toes under, great.
So the first time I had my foot
not pointed,
and that wasn't working well.
Like this.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So as I'm teaching Mom, I'm teaching you. This is a wonderful question. Great. So you come to center here, find a place you can balance and be pretty stable on the chair. Once you're there, hands come onto your knee. Inhale, arch a little bit. Exhale, back it off and curl. Good, inhale, arch. Really slow. Now this is important. As you exhale, continue that breath. From the inhale, expanding you, to the exhale, contract and lift pelvic floor. Maintain everything that's down, pressing down even more. And exhale it out once more with me. And Janet, inhale. Nice. Exhale. Woo! Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fists of fire. This is one to come to when you want to build that whole body stability and energy that begins with low body toning. So important. Inhale. And even if you can't do all of these moves, you can maybe just do one. That's cool. Chip away at that. And you'll grow into it. Exhale. Deep breath in, reach. Hands to your heart at namaste. Woo, Nelly. And then come on off of that, back onto your chair. And I am going to come down to the floor to sit. But you can always sit up there if you want to. This is really great. Okay, come into your easy seat here. Now, Mom, I'd like for you to put one ankle over your other knee.
With me.
Can you do it?
Sure.
Sweet. Even if it lifts up, that's okay. And if you can't do that, cross it lower on your ankle. I'll be here in my easy seat. Deep breath in, wave up through your spine, and begin to wave from side to side. Start to stretch it out a little bit as you press the curve of your low back forward. That should stretch out the hip and low back a little bit. And that's a nice way to get into our pigeon position without being straight on the hips and the legs on the floor so much. Okay, take a deep breath in here. Come back, exhale it out. Switch sides so you can cross. You can be here like this. You can even try ankle to knee on the ground. So take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, sway from side to side. And of course, if you love any of these stretches and moves, you can always press pause and stay in them for a little bit longer. Play around. But we're here for a nice few breaths and a sensitivity practice. Bring your inhale down into any stretch you're feeling. Exhale, release it out. Release any old negativity, old limitations, old stories, all that bad juju. Just exhale it out. Take a deep breath to center here and exhale. Come on back up. Last move. Doing great. Plant your feet here again, hip distance. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, lean yourself forward, forward fold. I'll show you a little bit more here. So of course, you can go all the way down over your legs if you want to. You can lift up, and if you want, you could stand up off of the chair and take a forward fold with the hips lifted. It would look something like this. Totally up to you, or even here if you are that flexible. But wherever you are, you're getting the magic to happen. So inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit more. Exhale, fold it forward. Sway yourself from side to side. Really nice today. Last breath in. Exhale it out. And come back on up to center. Stretch your arms to the sky. Hands to your heart center here at namaste. And just be here for another breath or 3 or 5. Feeling into that belly bonfire. Allowing yourself to inhale, expand your energy, and exhale, release anything that no longer serves you to be as bright and amazing as you truly are. Thank you so much for joining us today. Namaste.